Yeah, here we are. Check, check. Let me. Sorry, guys. I tried to attach my microphone. I don't think it's working. So we're just doing audio off of the computer. Hopefully that works for you guys. We're going to do a really quick FOC here. I have a wedding to go to, and so we're kind of just in the midst of getting ready, but just wanted to make sure we got this out here. Let's grow that. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I believe I've got my microphone all set. All right, CanadianComicBin.com. That is where you're going to go for the FOC. Featuring the Absolute Batman number 15, first full Joker. Let's just jump in DC Comics. We'll talk about the Joker in a moment. I'm not going to go through all the images like I normally do, just because time constraints. But Batman is going into a third printing, and there is a Dragotta variant, and it's an homage to his own Absolute Batman. But you got your standard Batman pose in there. DC KO has been doing a lot better than I expected it to do, which is really good, but bad on my part for missing out on things. So you got DC KO, Superman versus Captain Atom. Sanford Green does a really cool Dark Side. Aquaman 12. I like this cover by Talaski. If you're a dolphin person, it's for you. But then there's the DC KO Wonder Woman versus Lobo. And you got some cool covers in there. You got a nice Dan Panosian. The A cover, I actually don't know who the ace cover was. I'll check that in a sec. Panosian, but I like the Joel Jones one. That's a great little piece. Who did that? Oh, Jorge Corona. You got Elizabeth Torque and Eddie Barrows, but lots of variants to choose from. And DC KO Night Fight 2. Not high orders on number 1, but people started asking for it after the fact. But it was already out of print. Remember, prints are not really available to reorder for a lot of things after, a day or two. They go out of stock. Companies are printing way less, especially with indies. If there's indies you're thinking of, order them, because a lot of times there's just no chance of reordering. But here's the big one, right? First full Joker. And what does it say here? Jock, he is doing the art. Dragotta's taking a little moment off, and we get Jock doing it. And here's Jock doing the B cover. And we do have a Ben Oliver who loves his headshots. But Brian Boland apparently reached out to Jock and asked him to finish his piece. So you got Brian Boland pencils with Jock inks. So that is kind of cool. And it makes for a weird combo because you don't really see either artist in it, like it makes it look like a different artist completely other than either of them. A lot of times you can tell, like when an inker takes over, it's more jockey, or you can still see the Boland through it. But that one just, I feel it's a different creation. Absolute Green Lantern. We just added some covers. I did like this cover by Putri. Oh, we're back. We've been having a little bit of issues with Wi-Fi in our house, and there you go. That's what happened. Anyway, first appearance, new character called the Minotaur. Matt Fraction, Jorge Jimenez. You guys love your first appearances, and there is a Jim Lee B variant. I like the graffiti on the back wall. We got a Tedesco variant. I guess that's Anarchy right there, a new take on Anarchy, and Massafera. Okay. Oh, there's also the Bat Gadget, and there's a foil. It'll be the foil to the A cover. It always is. Batgirl 4. If you're into ice cream trucks, there you go. There's the team getting that done. Like I said, we're going quick through this one. I did like this Batman and Robin 28. Ventriloquist, I guess, is the villain in this story arc. That's a cool one. And I always love these Poison Ivies. There's always great Poison Ivy covers. It really is. Action Comics, Ryan Sook. Man, I want to see old school Ryan Sook. Supergirl, what do we got? JSA, Adventures of Superman. This one stood out to me by Gerald Perel. It reminds me of a cover by Rose Besh. She did for Sheena, just because wearing the little hoodie with the ears. Another Brian Boland cover for Gaslight by Gotham by Gaslight. But the Christian Ward one I thought was pretty cool. I like it's lit up with the Green Lantern under the cape. That's a nice one. A couple of facsimiles. First, Two-Face, got a variant, a modern variant, and Christmas with the superheroes. So this is going to be another one of those big oversized reprints. And yeah, good. Court, Children of the Round Table, Teen Titans Go. Big ones for this are Absolute Batman 15. We keep increasing our orders on Batman, Absolute Batman, and we keep selling out. We keep reordering all the reprints for past issues, and we think we have enough for the stands, like 3 copies, and then we'll sell out that week. We don't want to get into that case where it's like, okay, we keep selling out, let's order 20 reprints of number 4, throw it on the stands, and all of a sudden it doesn't sell. So we're still going to be cautious on the reprint issues, but we will keep 2 to 3 on the stands as much as possible. A bunch are coming out this next week. But Absolute Batman 15, we're probably going to go a little bit higher than we did with the Catwoman. The Catwoman did really well. So we'll go a little higher on number 15, and we'll probably go a little higher on Batman 4. We keep selling out of, we sold out of 2, we sold out of 3, and we'll sell out of 4. But the fact that it's got a first appearance of the Minotaur here, I think it'll sell a little bit better. But guarantee your copies, guarantee your covers you want. Image Comics, let's go. What do we got? A couple of repeats from the last couple of weeks. That's all that stuff. We got a Gunslinger. Geiger has a Jim Lee cover. There's like a 1 in 50 sketch Jim Lee. We don't order enough Geiger to get it, but it will be out there somewhere. And the Darkness is back. Silvestri is doing the cover, not the interiors. Who does the interiors? Matt Banning, a regular old Matt Banning used to do Darkness. But you got Ed Benes and David Mack, and you got your blank. And a giant size Criminal #1. This is hitting, what is it, Amazon or Prime? One of the streaming series has it coming out like soon. I think it's coming out before the end of the year. And so they're putting out a one-shot. And Criminal is a very good read. Even if you're not into crime stuff, I'm not a big crime guy, but I've read a bunch of the Brubaker Phillips stuff, and they're really quite good. Infernal Girl. If you're into the Black, Radiant Black series, you probably jump into this Infernal Girl. Another Christmas Santa Claus. It'll be probably more horror-based again. You got a bunch of different covers. We've already had some pre-sales on the Maria Wolf. It seems to be the favorite. And, Dread the Halls is a completely different one. Sorry. Startling Tales of Santa Claus and Dread the Halls. So, yeah, people have been scooping the Maria Wolf one for this cover. And I like this Christian Ward. I know it's just an old man with a big beard, but you got like all these little dead birds inside. Pretty cool. Death to Pachuco, Free Planet. It's also got the, oh shoot, that wasn't the one. It's got the Youngblood variant, if you're into that. G.I. Joe Dreadnought War hasn't kicked off in our store, so you know, if you're ordering it, you're ordering it. But off the stands, people haven't cared that much, which is sad, because I would like to sell more G.I. Joe. I Hate Fairyland. Can you believe this is up to 46? They're almost at 50 issues. That's pretty cool. And we got a Scotty Young Youngblood variant. Heads have been chopped. Rook Exodus, Sam and Twitch, another Christmas one. You can see that right there. And Transformers, we got our Nakayama and our Daniel Warren Johnson. As we know, Robert Kirkman is writing, and Dan Moore is doing all the interiors. Witchblade, and we did add some second prints, all for Skinbreaker. Number 1, actually 3rd. Number 2, second print with 2 different covers, and the Treasury for number 2, the oversized. But nobody ordered the oversized from us. Okay, told you we're moving and grooving. Got a wedding to get to. Got to get through this. Terminator Metal. It's a Western style. It's fun to see them dressed up as cowboys. DuckTales 9 just added a whole bunch of covers, I think, yesterday. Some of these things are going to be on here for a while, like Vampirella. What is this, number 8? But I think number 7's on this week's. The blind bag, it's coming. It's got to wait probably another month. Dynamite is super frustrating for us because they keep putting on these titles for FOC, but then all of a sudden they move them back like a month or two, and we've got orders on them, and so we just kind of keep shuffling them in. Anyway, frustrating. Stuart Sager has been doing great covers on Red Sonja, Sonja Reborn. Perillo, always got to look at the Perillo covers. He's too good an artist to just bypass. Vampirella number 9, you won't be seeing that for a while, but number 7 is on this week's FOC. And there he is. She's got her wings out and a crown of thorns, and almost all nude. Chad Zudis is always doing his covers. Blue Falcon and Lion King. Yeah, man, Lion King number 2. It's been a pretty good seller for probably not our best Disney pre-sales, but it's up there. Supernatural, if you're a fan of the show, and a Christmas Terminator one-shot. I do like that cover A, but C is my favorite. I like that. Vampirella Armageddon number 6. This has been up for a while. We got some Big Rig. Hardcovers are limited to 15, or sorry, the trades are limited to 1,500, and the hardcovers are silver foil, limited to 500. So if you're a fan, you might want the exclusive collected editions. You got some Zombie Terrors, but I thought this was kind of unique. Tim Vigil, I didn't think he was like still doing work, but he's doing a risque cover. Cul-de-sac Habitat, a new bad idea. I might want to check this one out. I really do. And the C variant. See, like what's going on with this? That's gross. We got some Disney, CyberArchy, Defenders of the Earth. Lots of. You're gonna have to go through these on your own, but I'm just putting out some standouts. Pop Kill Seasonal Flavors number 1. I thought there was going to be more covers for this, but that was the only one that popped up. I'm not sure if this is like a special cover, and then next week we'll get a bunch of other ones. I didn't actually look into it. Adventure Time, nice rainbow blank. It's a unique color, or it's a unique thing for a blank. And Rick and Morty, the end. So Oni is losing Rick and Morty. I'm not sure if this is the actual last bit, but they are doing a blind bagless intermix. Innovative, they say. But let's see here. They wrote about it down here. 4 of Rick and Morty's most iconic comic covers of the past decade, totally randomized in no particular order, defaced by Rick and Morty themselves. So it actually is going to be a blind bag. You'll get 4 different covers. Um, that might not be in a bag. I have no idea. Shiver Suspense Stories. I like both of these covers, but of course, Adam Hughes is always going to stand out a bit. Just shoving whatever that is into him via the mouth, coming out his eyes and his ears. But we do have our missile fail. Heat Seeker. We always got some Heat Seeker buyers, and there are always a lot. Little Nightmares. It's been selling well, I will say that. And Dead Samurai, Bill Sienkiewicz covers. They are all nice covers. Hello Darkness, Christmas issue. Here we go. Great covers all around, every single one. Frizzen. And this classic Golden Age cover has been remade a couple of times now. And the 20th anniversary. That's like my least favorite. The other three are all bangers. Nemesis, American Caper. This is written by the GTA creator. So there's a couple covers there. And Event Horizon has been a great seller, guys. And even in the aftermarket on eBay. So if you missed out, I don't know. Return to Sleepy Hollow. I like the B cover better. This is a sequel to Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow. So that's kind of fun. And Sonic. I feel like it's been a little while for Sonic, but that new character that first appeared in the last issue. Battle Nexus, a new Turtles big old crossover event, I guess. Worlds Collide. I do like the, you got Slash and Turtleneck, Mech Turtle. Lots of different covers. A Christmas Saturday morning adventure one. Yeah, those actually do well for us too. And No Place is the fantasy series. Number 1 just came out, and here's number 2 from Ignition. And let's just scroll through Marvel really quick, and then I'm going to finish getting cleaned up and dressed for this wedding. Aliens versus Captain America. This is probably our most slower selling of the Alien Predator crossovers with Marvel. I thought it would do better, but so far, not so much. But this cover is great, and so is this cover, in my humble opinion. Straczynski's Torn, Avengers 33. I like the A cover. Yeah, I did. But this cover, Stitch as the Silver Surfer, that's a great homage. Battle World number 4, King Thor by Ribic. Black Cat number 5. Adam Hughes has been killing it on the covers for that series, and we keep selling out, so we're going to keep upping our orders on that until we notice we're not doing so well. Then we'll drop them. Ben Oliver, and what else we got? You want some of that Black Panther booty? Pop, pop, pop. Daredevil Punisher, wood chopping, just chopping wood in the winter in a tank top. It's clearly cold out. Marvel Rivals Ignite. If you're a big fan of the game, of course, you're going to be jumping into that. There are still a couple of covers, not many, that are missing. We tried to upload as many as we could yesterday. Planet She-Hulk, again. The Muppet homage to Wolverine 1 did really, really well. So I'm thinking this might do just as well. And I found out that cover now sells for about $20. The chef with the utensils. So is that going to do the same? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Last Wolverine. Here's another. I'm not sure if this is an homage to a cover or not, or if it's just, Stitch doing whatever. Might just be Stitch doing whatever, right? If it's an homage. Oh, sorry, I just saw your comment there. What is the cover price? Oh, $6.25. Seems to be more the standard for the price, yeah, but I will check it out because I've checked out all the Alien and Predator stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. Book of Revelations, the X-Men run keeps going. We've got a winter break special, so everyone's going to be in winter gear, but scantily clad at the same time. There is a Talavera variant. who is a very popular artist, especially when he works on the ladies. We get a lot more orders, and I really like this Baldari one. Ultimate Wolverine is coming to an end, guys. And another Talavera. Magic and Magic covers have been selling so well. If you guys missed out on that Simone DeMio B cover with Magic, I think that's going for money too. Nobody can keep that in stock. We couldn't. And yeah, there you go. X-Men. Sorry, this one was really quick. I'm not talking much about stuff, but I've got to run. Make sure you get your orders in, and that's all. Get your orders in. Everyone likes when you're early. That's it. I'm out. Enjoy the weekend. It's snowing now here in Ontario, so winter is coming. Hopefully our store will pick up with a lot more people coming to the ski hills and such. Anyway, good day. Good day.